just going to sleep until morning. Might as well sleep in his bed now, just for variety, whatever. Reason being that Batro is now in the bazaar, but he doesn't show up until you sleep until the next day. And so is Sparrow, who doesn't show up again until the next day. So you have to sleep until night and then come back. He will also give you advice. If you're having trouble finding the other Stone of Trials, he will tell you where it is. Half price from 10 to 5. Ooh. 5 rupee savings. There were also similar fortune tellers in Link to the Past, Twilight Princess, Oh Worlds. Statue of an odd bird. I mean, that really narrows it down. Then he should be standing over here. Yeah, whatever. Nah. You got anything to add? Oh, everybody knows that. Now it's time to max out and stuff before the final trial. Your options are to get extra bomb bags and stuff. Bottles are very useful. I think I do want a couple. Probably won't need my heart medals, which depletes my hearts by 2. I probably want to keep a Guardian Potion and a Stamina Potion, because I'm going to do a cheap thing when it comes down to the Horde for one of the last battles. I might as well get this too. I won't need the seeds. You don't use those like at all. You'd want 2 or 3 of these. There are some areas in Skykeep, the final dungeon, where it's just really handy and convenient. This is just kind of some final preparations that I'm doing here. Might as well stock up now. Looks like his baby's head's upside down. His head kind of looks like a bottle stopper, and her head looks like a bottle. This guy's, I don't know. I don't really like his noises. Stump, is he just groaning? It's like a troll. Looks like I can make a couple more. think what to do. I mean, there's... So what I want to do is get some potions here, get another bomb bag or two. I want to save one of these upgraded potions for the Horde. And I want to show you what the bug metal is good for. Don't walk around the counter. Because I save the bug metal till very last because I know where all the bugs are, and they're always in the same locations. But I think I should demonstrate that this is what the bug metal does. When you have it on you, it'll put these little glowing things where bugs are, and you'll notice there's one up here by the statue of the goddess on this side. So if you want to go exploring there, you can. And I forget what it is, like a sky stag beetle or something. And again, notice forest temple, spirit temple, I think. Water temple. And you'll see the other 3 medallions on the surface. When you go looking here for a bug, you find this little, like, remlet heaven. Is that it? There should be like 6 of them. And they all just kind of appear out of the flowers. Aww. But if you take out a bomb, they run away. If you take out anything, they'll run away. Oh, I'm sorry, Kit Kat. Come here. Now run. So that's what the bug metal does. There's another glitch back there at the beginning of the game. If you die off there, that's the earliest place you can die. If you die and then reset your game right at the right time, they call that the back in time glitch, where you can actually play a little bit while you're on the menu screen. Because they show Skyloft in the background, and it ends up being your game in the background. Just another glitch that doesn't impress me much. Again, it's like, fine, if that's your thing, you want to go find glitches, I guess everybody's got to have a hobby. I just don't think that's... It just doesn't impress me. I just don't see the value in it. We've got 1, 2... She should have had a pointy head, and he should have had a jar head. I don't know, glitches though. It's like... You know what it's like? It's like going on stage during a play and looking in the wings and going, aha! I knew it! There are just actors waiting in the wings. They didn't actually go to the library. They're just sitting off there in the side, waiting for their cue. Haha, I told you. Everyone needs to know. I'm calling CNN. It's like, who the fuck cares? Of course, duh. They have certain things they do to program a video game. And you're just looking behind the scenes, of course. No shit. That's like going on a roller coaster and being like, oh, it's on a track, I told you. No shit. Duh. That's how it works. I think I'm missing a Gerudo Dragonfly. My options are to go down to Gerudo and go grab him using the bug metal, or do without. Or I could go play the bug heaven minigame. and pray that he gives me some of those. It's not worth going all the way over there. Alright, now that that's all said and done, I think it's time for Skykeep. Good day, Skykeep. Shopkeep the Skykeep. Now that it's daytime, this is turned the right way around. So I can place the Stone of Trials there. I see everything. Always twirling, twirling, twirling toward the future. Yeah. Take that. Well, that sucks. I'm going home. Just give it a sec. Hold on. I've never done this before, sorry. Okay, here we go. Maybe don't stand on the edge, then? Oh, watch, Bruce is sitting on his little track down below the surface. What is that in the sky? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Crunch. Now with Midnight and Twilight Princess, her text was actually like English text just jumbled up. Fi? I don't think so. Not that I've heard, not that I've been able to discern. Maybe it's just like backwards Japanese, but I hadn't heard that. Maybe it's backwards and mixed up Japanese, but I don't know. Now there's this last one on the left, and you don't need to get it. You can just kind of bypass it. Same with going back up. Skykeep. Skykeep is a two-dimensional sliding puzzle game. Like you'd get, you know, a little plastic toy at a fair or out of a claw game or something back in the day. There's one empty piece on the map, and then you can slide rooms into that piece. It's like a Rubik's Cube, but two-dimensional. There are 3 pieces of Triforce, and you can get them in any order. And to prove it, I'm going to get them in the hard order. I've actually asked some people, my few fans, thank you very much, which order I should get these in, and they said Courage, Wisdom, then Power. Green, blue, and then red. So what it is green here has a locked door, and the key is in this bottom left piece. Then, of course, there's the Triforce of Wisdom and Power. And Power, you can only enter from the right side. You can't, or the, I guess, east, I should say. You can't get in from the other side. If you try, Fi will just say, yeah, it's a room and there's Triforce here, but you can't get to it. So the way I do it, let's see. It's a little tricky. Because you have to get the key first. There's only one key, and it accesses this. Yes, except I need you there, and you there. my goal is just to access the control panel in that room. You can't slide the room that you're in. The red X's indicate the control panel, and once you go into the room, it shows you the layout of the room, the topography of it. Each room is modeled after one of the temples you've been to previously. And now that I have something on the other side of that door, the gate slides open. This first room is like the Forest Temple, or Skyview Temple, first temple of the game. It is mandatory. You go into this one first. Because this is in the corner, when you start, it's just right here, and there's nowhere else to move it. The blank space is here in the bottom right, and there's no degree of freedom. So you must, if you go into any room first, it must be this one. And if you want, you can chop down all these trees again. No. First, you need to use the beetle, which you got in the temple, to free up this rope. Then the whip, which is kind of it's not the Skyview Temple. Then you use the whip, and you have to turn to line yourself up. You can see a spider, Skulltula, up there. You can't do anything about him yet. You can use your beetle to knock him off his thread, but that's about it. And you can't attack him, and by the time you get there, he's already put his thread back up. So your best bet is just to wait until you get over here, spin him around with a side slash, and then stab him. There's also one of these phoenixes flying around. You can fly a beetle laden with a bomb into him, or just peg him off with an arrow. And although these guys were in... Although these guys were in the volcano, they're in here. Each room is kind of a complex mini-temple, which I like. It's a very good mechanic, and I like it. You can get all three of these barfing pyre pups, who vomit fire, by hitting the middle guy. Not that I need the rupees. What? No! My fault. And by the time I get back there, they will have disappeared. Poop. Alright then. Anyway, this temple's really nice because it kind of forces you to use all of your weapons and items. So instead of just focusing on one or two, now that you have them all and are required to have them all. Yeah, this is straight out of the water temple. Now that you have them all, they can make you use them all. And you gotta use the gust bellows to jump over here. And these platforms kind of pause at the farthest points. Instead of swinging back immediately like they would do normally, they stop and wait for you to jump off. Those butterflies indicate there's a goddess wall there. I'm going to save it for later, because I might need some bombs. Oh, I didn't upgrade my bomb bag. I was going to try to upgrade that. Then I got all sorts of distracted. Oh well. I'll survive. This next room is like the Linearu mining facility, even with time shift stones and everything. This is just a temporary stop. All I want to do is get to the end. And you can see it on the map. It's just got one top, one bottom. Every room, well, there's a room that has an entrance on two sides. So, like one on the top and right, you got it here. One on the top and left, top and west, you got it here. One on the top and bottom, you got it here. One on the west and east, you got it, it's the Triforce one here. And the goal is sliding them around to get to that part. I usually like to shield bash these guys, but you can beat the game without a shield. Like, I usually like to shield bash Girahim and Demise. That's like the way to do it. But you can do it without. Ugh. No, I got this. After he's hit me 3 times, he just kind of gives up. There we go. And all that for a red rupee. And revenge. You want to put this on the little tile right here. That's the right part. Because you have to climb up this ladder, and you can't climb the ladder with that time shift orb. And you need it to be far enough that you can reach this lever in the past. Because in the present, it has brambles growing all over it. Because you can't climb the ladder with it, there's this handy little conveyor belt that will always beat you to the top no matter what. And it's there. You go through the second part of this room. Oh, for completeness, I will come down here. If you fall down here, there's a Technoblin. And if you knock them out of the past, they just kind of turn into a pile of bones. So you want to put the time shift orb on here and whip out your gust bellows and hit the blue side. The objective is just to get this down the line so that you can have the time shift orb uncover an arrow. That's me standing on this switch that turned that. Uncover an eye arrow target thing. You step off of it and it lowers. That's okay, because all I need is just that far. And you don't need to continue using the gust bellows, you can just pull the switch and it'll go all the way to the end. Here's your exit. It's kind of nice, they have a shortcut back to the entrance on every room, so once you've gone through and completed the room, if you need to go back, you don't have to backtrack through all that. So there are several eyes to hit here. And if you miss them, you can use your whip on this thing. There you go. There are like 6 to peg as it goes through. Or 5. And it's made a little bit harder with this bow. You can slice him horizontally, or you can just hit him once in the eye. Classic Beamos, susceptible to an eye strike. Not that you absolutely need this, because all I want is this time shift thing, this control panel. And this is the room I was already in. Okay, now that I'm off of this, I can get to where I need to go. I can slide this into the corner. This should give me a pretty clear path right into the Triforce of Courage. Just wind my way back.